Timo, now that you guys have had a little bit of time to digest everything that happened, what is the overall feeling about the way the year went for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, you know, still disappointing. You'd like to be preparing for a playoff series right now, or yeah, you're having exit meetings and yeah, you're going home. So that's definitely no fun. But I think now it's time for everybody to just kind of maybe turn off the brain from hockey a little bit and go enjoy your families. Get healthy, and then obviously start going back at it.
And what do you hope sort of is going to drive you guys into the summer, into next year, to make sure that this doesn't happen again? Because you know that there's more talent in here.
Yeah, for sure. I think we have a great core group, and a lot of the staff here. Everybody, it's we love coming here. We love playing in front of our fans. So the feeling that we feel right now should be the motivation to go into the summer, go into the gym every day, and then just kind of work your hardest. Like I said, get healthy, get your body to the best shape you can over summer, and kind of analyze all the things that happened this year, and make sure we come ready to go in September.
What qualities do you think this team needs in its next coach, whoever it may be?
I mean, that's I'm sure Fitzy's going to make the right decision on that, and for us players, I think it's everybody's own. That he comes in prepared, comes in the best shape, and best mental mindset, and just doing what you need to do over the summer to bring your best next season once the season starts.
Obviously, you had an incredible second half. What do you have to do this summer to be prepared to be able to do that for the full stretch next year?
Yeah, same for me. Just get healthy, and then spend the time in the gym and put the work in. I know how big the off seasons are for me personally. To play at my best, I got to be at the best shape. If I want to, play consistent, the style of game that brings me success, I got to put a lot of work in the gym and make sure when I get here after the off season that I'm in the best shape I've ever been. That's a goal for me.
Are you considering going to Worlds?
It's kind of all up in the open, so still waiting on some certain things and making sure the body's is good enough, and haven't really made a decision on that we're still waiting on stuff.
This offseason, you don't have to worry about contract stuff like you did last offseason. Obviously, you must like New Jersey that you signed a long-term deal to live here and play here, but what were your impressions of being here kind of year-round?
Yeah, I love it. Like you said, I signed here for a long term. Obviously, this is where I want to be, and this is where I want to win, and that's the mindset. Just doing everything in my hands to help this organization go to where we want to go, and like I said, it takes everybody to be at their best. So, get ready in the summer. And
you mentioned the body. Are you still dealing with any lingering injuries here?
Certain things, but hopefully nothing too major. And the off season's a good time to get your body healthy and ready to go.
Some players do, some players don't. Are you able to reveal what you were kind of going through this year?
Don't have to. Well, just earlier in the year, both MCLs, and then after that, just oblique. So nothing, too crazy.
What type of a challenging year was this for you, just dealing with the injuries you did and sort of coming in and out of the lineup that way?
Yeah, it's never easy. I mean, you miss sometimes, and you got to find your game again, coming back in, and then you miss some other time again, and it's always like hard for a player if you're not in the groove, and it was definitely challenging, but I try to manage it as best as I could, and but it's not easy.
As a group, how disappointing is it to be here standing on this day, knowing that the season is over?
Yeah, I mean, we expected more. We had big goals start of the year, and especially after last year. But yeah, I mean, in sports, either you win or lose, and yeah, this year we just didn't yeah reach our expectations, and but I think we grew as a group as well, and I think just for the future, yeah, we have a lot to learn, but I think we have a big future ahead of us as well.
As a defenseman, watching two young players in Nemo and Luke sort of come into their own, what did you appreciate about the role that they had to take on, particularly when you were out, when Dougie was out? That's a lot for young kids.
Yeah, I mean it's not easy, but I think they manage it very well. They're both still very young, and I think you could see that their game is growing over games, and I think at the end they did a pretty good job.
Are you expecting to go to Worlds? Is that something that's on your possibility?
Yeah, it's possible. I still have to talk to my guys here. So.
Just as one of the veterans now, a lot of young guys in the blue line, or just some of the challenges of being, one of the guys that were leaned on this year.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of injuries. Guys had to step up, especially, like guys my age, which I mean they're still young, but in this team they're a little or more of the older guys, and I think. Yeah, a lot of guys had to step up, and I think it was challenging with the injuries, and but at the end it was, I think it was a learning process as well, being a different role and everything, and yeah, I think at the end we expected more, but I think we all learned from this.
You mentioned you might go to Worlds, but after that, what does training look like for you, and where you're going to be?
I'm just going to be back home, doing the usual, working out with my conditioning coach, starting to skate with the guys in Zurich, and yeah, try to come back as in my best shape as possible.
Do you feel like your own injuries hurt your consistency at all this season?
Yeah, I mean, it's I said before, if you're in a groove and you play a game after game, you're kind of like in those rails, and you can just kind of glide with it, and yeah, if you're injured for a while, it's and you come back, you have to find your game again, which is not very easy, but it shouldn't be an excuse, but it's just more challenging, I would say.